This is my story.
If you could join the Templars, would you? Fighting for freedom is noble, sure, but is it better than ruling the world?
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order?
Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered puts you on the side you're used to fighting against, and gives you a chance to see the world the way the Templars do.
Sorry to drop by!
As a place filled with pesky assassins who constantly get all up in your face and ruin things. So as you're sailing through colonial America and scouring the frozen North Atlantic for your former allies, you'll have to contend with boarding parties, intercept hit squads, and have your every move watched by hidden assassins. And with its debut on Xbox One and PS4, Assassin's Creed Rogue looks better than ever. Sporting 4K resolution, upscaled textures, bigger crowds, and beautiful new environmental effects, Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered is a chance to rediscover an often overlooked chapter that turned the series on its ear. Playing as a Templar Enforcer means encountering things you won't find in any other game, so let's take a look at how this secret war looks from the other side. Taking place between the events of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3, Rogue introduces us to Shay Cormac, a man of uncertain convictions. Shay captains his own ship, the Morrigan, and can sail around a ship-friendly open world to attack, board, and pillage enemy vessels, although they can turn the tables, forcing you to repel attackers and making naval battles dangerously unpredictable. New York's river valley is lush and relatively peaceful, but travel into the North Atlantic and you'll find a harsh wasteland filled with dangerous icebergs, angry narwhals, and water cold enough to kill Shay if he swims in it for too long. The Morrigan carries some hot new armaments to counter these hazards, with bow-mounted cannons that can shoot iceberg-shattering explosive rounds, and flammable oil slicks you can dump from its stern. Otherwise impassable sheets of ice can be cut through with the addition of an ice ram.
This ice sheet can't stop us!
And the Jackdaw's familiar swivel cannons are replaced with the Puckle Gun, a proto-machine gun that fires multiple devastating blasts in quick succession. At the center of all this is New York, and while we visited the 18th century Big Apple before in Assassin's Creed 3, this version is set before the Great Fire of 1776, so charred neighborhoods have been replaced with stately new buildings, some of which Shay can renovate for a little extra income in between raiding and conquering assassin-affiliated gang strongholds. The landscape also comes with a few unique ways to get around the rooftops more quickly, including swinging ropes, horizontal zip lines, and towers that Shay can climb with a few leaps.
I nearly had you.
Starting out as an idealistic assassin, Shay's faith in the Brotherhood is shaken by a disastrous turn of events that sends him straight into the arms of the Templars. It turns out assassins make for nasty enemies, and they'll start turning up everywhere Shay goes, trying to catch him with a surprise stab in the back. Taking a page from the multiplayer of earlier Assassin's Creeds, you can detect predatory assassins by listening for ominous whispering, and you can find their hiding places by following an eagle vision compass at the bottom of the screen. Fail to catch them first, and they'll jump out and try to stab you, giving you a first-hand taste of how you've been treating all your Templar targets. The dark side has its perks, though, thanks largely to Templar cash and connections. Shay's silent air rifle can shoot sleep and berserk darts, as well as firecrackers which can stun or distract enemies, and light explosives on fire. Speaking of explosives, Shay later supplements his arsenal with a grenade launcher, which shoots sleep and berserk gas, as well as lethal shrapnel rounds that can open new paths. Meanwhile, Shay's enemies up the ante by deploying clouds of poison and sleep gas, forcing you to use a gas mask to stay alive. Instead of using his formidable arsenal to take on assassination contracts, Shay works to foil them, standing between hooded assailants and people the Templars want to protect. And while that's arguably noble, Shay gets away with a lot more collateral damage than his foes, as the only protagonist who isn't immediately penalized for killing civilians. Instead, accidentally stabbing or blowing up a bystander draws attention from bounty hunters who relentlessly chase him. Assassin's Creed Rogue is a linchpin that ties together the stories of Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and even Assassin's Creed Unity, and it's a chance to get reacquainted with a few fan-favorite characters as the Kenway saga concludes with an icy bang. You can dive in on Xbox One and PS4, or get the full 4K experience on Xbox One X and PS4 Pro. And for more on Assassin's Creed, be sure to subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.